Hey writers, since you guys had so much fun with our fairy themed writing sprint last week, we are back doing another. I'm so excited. Dryads won last time and I'm really excited to find out who's going to win this time. But whether you are here live or on the replay, I'd love for you guys to let me know, have you been on one of my fairy themed writing sprints before, or is this your first time? And also, what will you be working on tonight? Let us know. Is it a Camp Nano project? Is it something else writing related? Is it reading a book, cleaning your house, or anything else you need to get done? We are here for you. I think I saw Mary needs to make dinner. So that is totally fine. We are excited to help you accomplish whatever you want. And like last week, during our sprint, you'll also get to join one of my 5 fairy clans from my upcoming YA fantasy serial series on Wings of Ash and Dust, of which you guys were only a week away from episode 1 coming out, Wings of Betrayal. I am ecstatic. People keep saying, are you excited? But I also have these like butterflies in my stomach. It's like so close. It's so real and surreal at the same time. But I'm really excited and I love celebrating the fact that this book is coming out, but being able to bring you guys into the fairy world a little bit more and sort of put this into the writing sprint, because during the sprint, you get to join one of the fairy clans from my book, like I said, and you'll be able to use your productivity to then join your clan and compete against the other clans for the fairy crown, just like the fairies do in my book. Then after you guys report your progress after each round, I'll tally up each of the clans' collective word, page, or productivity progress count, and then use this really cool points tracker from keepthescore.co to see which clan wins in the end. I am planning to be here again for 2 hours with multiple sprinting rounds, so feel free to pop in and out as you need. And all we have left to do is pick what clan you're going to be a part of. And in case you don't know yet, I am going to recap a little bit about each clan, just the basics, but you can also take my official fairy clan quiz that is now on my website, which I shared with you guys last week. And it's been really fun to see what you guys like officially get. So feel free to take that right now, because I do have a few housekeeping things I'm going to share first, or you can listen to what the clans are like and then just pick whichever one you want. So maybe you want to be a Gwillian. They have dragon-like wings, they live in the mountains, and they value strength. And these are the 3 basic elements that distinguish each of the fairy clans. But if you take the test, you'll also find out a lot more about the clan that you end up having. Or do you want to be a nymph? They have fin-like wings, they live in the sea, and they value beauty. Sylphs have bird-like wings, they live in the sky, and they value knowledge. Kobolds have bat-like wings, they live in the tunnels, and they value creativity and resourcefulness. Dryads have butterfly-like wings, they live in the woods, and they value life. And then if you really don't know where you belong, or you want to join the group that's kind of like a hybrid between 2 of them, we also have pirates and misfits in this group, you would join the vagrant group. And actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if I added that to the scoreboard. So if I didn't, you might have to pick one. Let me know in the comments which one you are going to join and what your writerly goal is for this sprint. And as you guys are typing, I'm just going to real quick share my goals as well. And before I do that, I do want to say just hi to a bunch of you that are here in the comments. Let's see. I see, oh my gosh, there's so many of you guys. Yay. I hope that doing this sprint a little bit later in the day than I usually do enabled some of you to be able to come on that haven't before. But I see Crystal. Yes, we're just getting started. Abby won Camp NaNoWriMo a few days ago and met my drafting goal, and now I'm just trying to finish the draft. Yes, awesome. We can totally help you with that. Allie, I'm on the fence on what I'll be working on. Maybe I'll do some revisions, maybe I'll do some plotting, or maybe even editing a YouTube video. So many choices. Yes, it's totally flexible. Cassidy, this is my copy/line editor. She's amazing. First time joining. I'm working on getting through this sequel. You guys, her first book just came out. I'm in the midst of reading it. It's fabulous. So you should definitely go check it out. This is my sister-in-law, Rebecca. Hello. I'm so glad you're here. She's also writing a book. I'm so excited. Cassidy, we are going to talk about celebrating and how we're celebrating next week very soon. I see JJ. I'm drafting book 2 in my duology. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to share my goals and then I'm going to read a few more of your guys' goals. So feel free to keep sharing for a couple minutes. And then let's see, my goals is because Wings Betrayal comes out next week. Oh my gosh. I have to upload the final version of this book, which includes writing my acknowledgements page, which if you guys have ever had to write one, it is not easy. So I'm probably going to be working on that a little bit. Probably you'll see me like grabbing some books from my shelf and like getting some inspiration of like verbiage and stuff from other and how they organize their acknowledgements page. So you might see me do that during the sprint. I'll also be finalizing the doc for episode 2, which is going to be on pre-order once episode 1 comes out. So you'll be able to get it real soon. And some of my early readers are going to get it right away. And then I'm also finalizing plans, as Cassidy mentioned, for episode 1's reveal release party, which is going to be next week. So this is your official invite to my release party, which is going to be at the same time next Tuesday, 6 p.m. EST. And it's probably going to go for about an hour and a half. And we're going to have fun co-hosts. So all my co-hosts have had a hand in making this book great. We have my CP Bethany. We have Holly and Allie, who are both beta readers and on my ARC team. And then we have Cassidy, who I already mentioned is one of my editors. And we're going to be having tons of fun doing writer and readerly games. We're going to do giveaways that have to do with ebooks and merch and all kinds of stuff. We're also going to have some Q&A about the book. So if you guys have any specific questions about the book, about the writing process for me at all, you can put that in the chat too, so that I can be sure to answer that next week. And just real quick, as I read a couple more of your guys' comments, I've been torn between this thumbnail and this thumbnail. So this is number 2 and this is number 1. If you guys just want to put a number 1 or number 2 in the comments to let me know which one you like best. I've asked my ARC team and I've asked a few other people and everybody's still torn. I get like 50-50. So I'm wondering if you guys have any other thoughts. So thumbnail 1 or thumbnail 2, let me know. But I'm really excited to dig into the sprints and then do this release party next week. So I just want to say hi to a few more of you. Hi, Heather and Abigail, and Crystal's sharing her goal. Awesome. And then you guys are letting me know which clan you're belonging to. So we've got Nymph with Mary, Donnie as a Gwillian. Hello, Morgan. Crystal, Dryad, Cassidy, Nymph, Holly. Hello, Holly. Ready to go. Holly's going to be on my sprint next week. JJ's a Sylph. Dryad for Abigail. Morgan's a Sylph. Heather's a Nymph. Ooh, oh, it just jumped. Oh, and people are voting. Okay, the comments just jumped, you guys. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to have to look back later and see, but it looks like it's still split. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. But thank you guys for voting, for helping me a little bit. Okay, so we are going to get into our first sprint. And just as a recap, this is how we're sort of going to do it. When we get to the end of the sprint, which will be 15 minutes, you will report your progress. And if you could make it real easy for me by putting it in the comments this way, so put your fairy clan name, then a colon, and then the number of words or pages that you edited, wrote, read, or whatever. Or if you have a different, like you're working on dinner, just say I made my dinner in the last 15 minutes and I'll make up points for you. But yeah, so that is how we're going to get started. And if anybody is just jumping in, remember there is a, you can pick one of your fairy clans by taking the quiz that's linked down below. But we are going to get into the sprint. Put I'm ready in the comments if you guys are ready to start sprinting and getting after your goals. I do see a few more of you jumping in. Jennifer, thank you so much. You're a dryad. Woo-hoo. And, but I am going to pull up. Ooh, yeah, this seamlessly goes. Okay, awesome. I'm going to pull up our sprinting timer and we are going to start right now. You guys ready? Let's start the first one. Ready, go. Okay, everybody, get ready to report your progress. Remember to put your fairy clan name that you've picked and then a colon and then the number of words or pages. And if you put a number, if you could round it up to the nearest 10th, if you get like 135, like round it up to 140. And if you got 134 or lower, round it down. And you'll see why in a second I'm asking you to do this, but it'll just make it a ton easier and faster for me to get through the points. And if you were just working on something like dinner or cleaning your house, just tell us what you did and I will arbitrarily be like Dumbledore and give you whatever points I deem worthy. All right, we're going to pull up the scoreboard, which is really fun. It's sort of got like this fantasy theme. And I did put the vagrants in there. So if you did want to join the vagrants, you can. And here we go. Okay, now we're going to get over here and I'm going to put in the points. Oh, I see a ton already. Let's see. Okay, so Gwillian. Okay, I'm going to round you down to 560 for Gwillian. All right, this is where it gets complicated but fun. All right, and so that was Tessie. Abby, Sylph, 315. So we're going to add 315 here. Jenna, hi Jenna, Dryad, 300. All right, we've got 3 clans on the board. Nymph, 410. Ooh, we're all over the place today. I'm excited that we're kind of spread out. Dryads, 460. Dryads. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 60. Okay. That was Crystal. If I miss anybody, please let me know because I feel like I might have already missed someone. Cassidy, did I get yours? 410? Did I do that already? Let's see. JJ, 400 for Sylphs. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, yeah, words. Becky, Nymph, 330. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 for 30. Thank you guys for rounding. Morgan, Sylph, 2 scenes outlined. Okay, this is where I'm going to get creative. For each scene, I'm going to give you I'm going to give you a total of 50 points. And then if you do 4 scenes, I'll give you 100 points. How about that? So Morgan, Sylph 2. Sylph, I'm going to give you 50 points. You know what? I'm going to give you 100 points. 50 for each scene. How about that? Gwillian worked on a sewing project and completing it. Awesome. Awesome, MK. Let's see. Gwillian, I'm going to give you 100 points for that because I'm just being generous today. No, I think you guys are doing an awesome job, so I want to give you the points you deserve. Mary Nymph, finished dinner prep. Now it's time to eat. All right. I'm going to give you 100 points for that. It's a lot of work to make dinner. Ben usually is the one who makes dinner, so I wouldn't know. No, he cooks so amazingly, so that's why we have him cook a lot of things. Dryad, 15 pages read, Holly. Okay, for pages read, oh my gosh, I should have decided this before, guys. I'm going to give 10 points for each page read because reading is a lot easier than editing or writing, I'm going to say. So Dryad, 15 points. And we are going to get through this faster, guys, I swear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Great job, Holly. Okay. Sylph for Allie, 8 dinner and revised 2 pages. Okay. So Allie, that was for a Sylph. 2 pages, and I'm going to say 8 dinner. You got 10 points for that. Ingrid, Dryad, I've been changing my timeline to introduce a new subplot. You guys are throwing them at me today. Dryad, changing timeline is hard. So Ingrid, if you did that the whole time for the Dryads, I'm going to give you 100 points. Great job. Abigail, Dryad 190 and woke up my toddler from her nap, which is always a little dramatic. So I'm going to give you an even 200, Abigail. So that was for Dryad. And I swear, all right, 200 for Dryad. Crystal, Headmistress Brittany, yes. Sorry, I couldn't help it after the Dumbledore comment. Please, yes, I love that. 115, I'm going to up you to 120. Dania for Gwillians, so 120. And then Dryad for Maya posted on my Instagram stories that I'm here. Yes, if you guys want to take a screenshot and post on your stories and tag me, I would love to give you a shout out later for being here. And it might also get a few more people for your clan to join and help with the points. So Dryad, post on my Instagram. I'm going to give you 100 points for that. 100 points for what clan? Dryad. Okay, here we go. Awesome job, Maya. Thank you for doing that. Athena, Kobold got the monster from daycare. Got Starbucks. Didn't kill anyone. There or back. Okay, I'm definitely going to give you a full 100 points for that, Athena. Maybe 150. Athena, you are, I keep missing it, Kobold. All right, you know what? You're the only Kobold. That sounds like monstrous. So I'm going to definitely give you 150. That was great. Katie, fashionably late per usual. I think I'll support my ARC team of nymphs tonight. Sounds great. And then I see one more from Brenda Lynn, who is a new YouTube member. Thank you, Brenda Lynn. And Dryads 360. I think that's the last one. 2, 360. That's the last one I've seen come in. So we are going to save the scores. And round 1. Please work. Dryads. Dryads are in the lead with over 1,600 points. Sylphs are come second, and then nymphs, squillions, and kobolds. But we've seen this before where the leading team in the beginning didn't end up winning at the end. So don't think you can slack off. Keep it going. You guys are doing great. Child of God, hi. Actually, I think I'm going to join Vagrants today. You can totally join Vagrants. Whatever you would like. Cool. Okay. So we are going to get right into the next sprint. I do have some more like fun updates and news I want to give you guys, but I will do it after the next sprint so we can get more going. So I'm going to pull this up so we can get right into it. You guys are doing awesome. And I'm going to put it back at 15. You guys are ready? Set. Here's sprint number 2. All right, everybody. Make sure to let me know what clan you're part of and what your points were. I totally got distracted that last sprint because, as some of you noted in the comments, I went to go open a new web page to look at something for research on my computer, and it totally like freaked everything out and slowed everything down. And I think some of you got kicked off the stream or it froze or something. So I'm super sorry about that. I will not open anything else, I swear. But let's get those points in. Let's see how you guys did. Then I have a few fun updates as well to give you guys. So let's get those scores in. And I also got distracted because I poked onto Instagram to see if anybody else was saying they were having issues on there. And I saw a bunch of you sharing and taking screenshots and sharing that you were up on the sprint. And it made my heart so happy. I had to reshare some of them right away. So thanks for doing that. And let's get into the points. Tessie Gwillian, 460. Yeah, 460. Sometimes I have a little bit of a dyslexic moment, so if I put your points in backwards, just let me know. Nymph 471 for Cassidy. Nymph 471. You guys are neck and neck. Child of God for Vagrants, 604. So we're going to go 600. Thank you. 600. Awesome. Dryad, it changed only one scene this round. That's okay. I feel like, what did I give you last time, Ingrid? I'm going to give you 50 points for now, but let me know if I gave you 100 points per scene last time. Now I can't remember. I should have a key at this point, you guys. Nymph, 198. So my son kept climbing on me. Becky. Nymph, I'm going to round you up to 200. That's still really good, Beck, considering little kid jumping on you. JJ Sylph, 520. Sylphs are on the board. And Dryads, 460. I'm going to round you down to 460 for Dryads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 60. Awesome. Crystal Dryad, 591. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 90. Awesome. Thanks for being patient with me. Gwillian, 500. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I did that right. Nymph, finished dinner. Opened my laptop with 2 minutes left on the timer. Now trying to figure out what to work on. Okay. I'm going to give you 50 points for just getting set up. And that was Nymph for Mary, 50 points. And you're going to get a lot more the next round. I know it. Jenna, 350 for Dryad. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 50 for Dryad. You guys doing great. Morgan, Sylph, 3 more scenes outlined. Somebody remind me, did I give you 50 points per scene or was it 100 points per scene? Morgan, Sylph, and you said 3 scenes outlined. So I'm going to give you 1, 2, 3, but remind me and I will add 3 more if I gave you 100 points per scene last time. Ingrid, also dueling with myself about my POV choice. Trust me, I've been there. If you need any help figuring it out, just let us know. But it's hard sometimes figuring it out. Kobold, you saw what I did on Instagram. I did. I did not trip over copper while making dinner. Is that sarcastic? Okay, it looks like you got a lot done, Athena. So for kobolds, especially because you're on your own, I'm going to give you another 150 because I know you're doing a lot right now. Abigail, 500 for Dryad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you guys, okay, I'm going to just say it now because I know there's a lot more Dryads right in this sprint than anybody else. So if anybody would like to team up and like switch teams for the next sprint to like help, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't say that. Is that cheating? That might be cheating. I don't know. But I kind of feel bad because like we have so many Dryads this time. But you guys are doing great. You guys are doing great. I'm going to take it back. Don't switch teams. Just stay for the gold. Forgot to say I posted a screenshot of the sprints on my story. Yay! Thank you, JJ. And I did give points for that last time, didn't I? So JJ, for the Sylphs, I'll give you another 50 points for doing that. Thanks. Danya, 122 for Gwillian. So got 1, and I'm going to give you 20. And Katie, Nymphs, 250 words and story share. So 250 words for, I think, Nymph, 1, 2, 50, and I'm gonna give you another 50 for sharing on Instagram because that's how I roll today. Brendolyn, Dryads, 550. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. And Allie Sylph got distracted by a new Spotify playlist artist I found. Awesome. Do you want to share who it is? It's a guy who does covers of other songs, but it's a Celtic-y feeling. Oh, I like that. But I did get 2 pages revised. Okay, I just saw Ingrid's name. Allie's a Sylph, so I'm going to give you 2 50s for each page. 50 points for each scene I did do before. Thanks, Ingrid. Is balanced. I think I forgot what you gave me before. Okay, so 50 page. Okay, that sounds good. Thank you. Jocelyn, Dryad, 540. Dryad, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 for 40. You guys are killing it. Crystal, yeah, Allie, we would love to know who the artist is. Crystal says, also was adding that I reached my halfway goal for today and said we're in Sprint now, live on Instagram, shared your info and tagged you. Thank you, Crystal. Crystal, remind me, are you a Dryad? I'll give you 50 points. Let me know. Athena, I may have posted a pic in ARC Discord of the pup. I'm excited to see that in the ARC Discord group. Dania did a story as well. I know you're Gwillian. I remember that. Cassidy, I shared in my story as well. You did. Cassidy, which one are you? Remind me. I can't keep everybody's clan straight. Allie, okay, you guys are sharing the name of the Spotify guy. Brendolyn also shared a screenshot. Remind me, all of you that I just said, remind me which clan you are part of, and I will put that in there. Ingrid said, I think I need to chew on POV for a while and then eventually just have betas to help me actually figure it out. Yes, betas will be super helpful. Even if you just give them like the first chapter in both POVs, that's what I did for my CP and it really helped. Okay, Cassidy, Nymph, awesome. Okay, and as you guys, the last couple are letting me know those things, I'm just gonna pop over to let you guys know a couple of things. One is that if you want to find out more, if you're having fun, you want to find out more about the clans and more about the world and more about this book, I do have a playlist of a bunch of videos linked down below. One of the recent ones was how I created the fairy world. If you haven't seen that yet, you can check that out. That's linked down below. And if you haven't read it yet, you guys get access to the opening chapter of this first episode through my newsletter. So if you're signed up for my newsletter, you have access to that in the members area, or if you want to sign up for my newsletter, you can get access to that and read that and see if this is the type of book that you'd like to check out. Also, if you guys are super having fun in this sprint, tomorrow night I'm doing another sprint with Caitlin Duncan on her YouTube channel. Shoot, if I don't know if I linked that down below, but type in Caitlin Duncan on YouTube. I will put that link down below afterwards if I didn't already. And it won't be a fairy themed one unless she wants me to do that for her. It will just be a normal sprint, but we'll have tons of fun and you'll get more done. And that will be at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. So just wanted to put that out there. I'm going to put in the last few scores. Let's see. Dania Gwillians, I already got yours. Brendolyn said Dryad, so I'm going to give you another 50 for Dryad. And okay, Crystal's Dryad. Dryad, whew, you guys, well, a lot of you are getting like 500 word counts and stuff. It's crazy pants. So let's see what we got. I think the Dryads are still in the lead, still majorly in the lead, but it's okay. You guys are doing amazing no matter what word count, productivity count. You guys are making progress and it is super exciting. I hope you guys are liking the competitive nature. If you do, let me know that in the comments of this. It's all in good fun, right? Okay, I'm going to bring up for our third sprint. We're going to get through these a little faster. Is this only the third sprint? We've already been going for an hour. Sorry, guys. A lot of chatting. But hopefully you guys are having fun. We're going to start this third sprint right now. All right, guys, let me know how you did. Let's switch over to our sprinting board here, and I'm going to get right into counting so we can get a couple more sprints in. Making sure you guys can see this. Okay, cool. I already saw that Maya had to head out, but she wrote 3:30 for the Dryad team. Did I turn my mic back on? Yes, I did. Okay, just checking. So 3:30 for Dryads. We're going to start right off the bat here, 3:30. And going to wait for you guys to let me know how else you did. I'm going to watch the comments. Let's see. Gwillian 3:20 and shared the sprints on Instagram. Thanks, Tessie. I just saw a bunch of you, and I was like, I want to make sure that I repost everybody, so I didn't add like a special comment to everybody's thing because I wanted to get you all in there. So all the ones that I saw, I reposted. Tessie 3:20 and shared. Okay, for Gwillian's, right? Did I get that right? I think I got that wrong. Hold on. Tessie Gwillian 3:20 and shared the sprints on Instagram. So another 50. Awesome. Dryad 3:60. 1, 2, 3, 60. Ingrid Dryad 2 scenes. Awesome. Dryad. We got another Dryad, right? Okay, 2 scenes. 1, 2. And Nymph 390. Okay, I'm gonna try to get through these fast so we get to another sprint. Vagrants 436. Vagrants 436. Got a lot of people on the board. 440. Thank you for rounding for me. I missed it. Okay, Sylph. So one more scene and I'm up to the bad guys close in. Morgan, I know you were like fighting with that earlier today. So Sylph, we got through a scene. Oh, JJ, I added your points to the wrong one, didn't I? I think I added JJ's points to Dryad. Oh, I don't want to do math. Okay, I'll do it at the end. 360. Remind me, JJ. I think I added it to Dryad by accident. Okay. Crystal, Dryad 460. More words and 3 lines. Finish on a blanket. I'm crocheting. I needed a brain break. Okay, 460. 1, 2, 3, 4, 60. And 3 lines finished on a blanket. Okay, so I'm going to give you 10 for each line. How about that? Sylph revised 4 pages. Allie, Sylph 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Cobalt ate food, didn't poison anyone as we're still alive. Nice, Athena. I'm going to give you 100 for that. Mary, Nymph, 60 words. I should have skipped this part of the scene and gone to the important conversation. Also shared the sprint on my personal. Okay, so Nymph, we got 50 for sharing, and we got 60 words. That's okay. It's okay. We have more sprints coming. Brenna, oh, the alarm went off before I could write my next sentence. Sorry. Still wrote 430 words for Dryads. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 for 30. JJ, I also have to change yours. Don't let me forget. Holly, 3 ARC challenges completed. Yes. Holly, I'm going to give you 50 for each of those. Dryads, 1, 2, 3. And let's see, Katie, I'm going to switch over to Kobolds to help them out. You're so sweet. 130 final pass on 3 pages before sending over to my CP and apologizing to my CP in advance. Oh, man. So 130 words for Kobold. Okay, where are you? 130. And then we sent 3 pages. Took a final pass, 3 pages. Okay, so I'm going to give you 50 for each page, Katie. 1, 2, 3. And Athena, I think you are the only kobold this round. We've had more in past sprints, but Katie's joined you. Dania, 84 words. I went to get a snack and saw something funny on Sims 4. So 84, I'm going to round you down to 80 for Gwillian. 1, 2, 3, 4. And okay, you guys are awesome. All right, I think that's all I see. So I'm going to save our scores. Oh, and I needed, where's JJ? 360. Okay, sorry guys. I need to do quick math because 1860 minus 360, because I know I gave that. So you guys actually have 1500. And then we're going to add 1, 2, 3. Sorry, that's 2, 3, 60 for sylphs. And I know it doesn't change much, but I just did it, JJ. Okay, all right, here we go. Ready? Save scores. Ooh. Okay, dryads are still in the lead, but you guys are like a neck and neck for like second, third, fourth. You guys are all like neck and neck. So we could, I don't know. I think dryads might be the winners overall, but it's a pretty close for the second. So we'll get back in there. I'm gonna get right into another sprint. I do have a few more fun announcements and things to share with you guys, but I want to make sure you guys get as much progress as possible. So let's get back into that next sprint. But don't go away because I have more things to share with you afterwards. So I'm going to add to the sprint, or you can always watch the replay. And all right, let's start that next sprint. We might be able to get like at least 2 more in. So ready, set, go. Good job, guys. Let us know how you did. I already saw it. Tessie had to head out, but she gave her 290 points for Gwillian. So I'm going to get started. And let me know in the chat how you guys did. Also, Mary asked earlier if Ben and I have taken the Fairy Clan quiz and what we ended up being. I texted Ben because I was like, I know you took an early version of the quiz when I was first like testing things out, but I don't think you took the final version. So can you take it right now? So he just took it, and I took it a while ago, but we are both nymphs. At least according to the quiz. And he was hoping that he would be a Gwillian, but he ended up being a nymph. So that was kind of fun that we ended up both being nymphs. So there you go, Mary. Both of us are technically nymphs. Oh, and I see some more coming through. So let's see. Tessie was for Gwillian's 290. So I'm going to put that on the board. And all right, Madeline, Gwillian, we got another Gwillian, 312, but I got in late. That's fine. 312, so we're rounding up or down. So I'm going to round you down to 310. 1, 2, 3, 10. Awesome. And Nymph 220 on the board. And Nymph 360. 1, 2, 360. Great job, Mary Cassidy. And Mary, yeah, that is cool. I didn't think we would both be in the same clan, but I guess we are. JJ Sylph, 470. I'm going to put it in the right box this time, 470. And let's see, Katie, final pass at one last page and 110 words for Kobold. So 110 words, and final pass, I'll give you a 50 for that on the last page. And Ambush got Sylph, awesome. Let us know if you got any points this time around. Morgan is a Sylph for one scene outlined, great. Ingrid, Dryad, one scene. Awesome for the Dryads. Ooh, Dryads are just got on the board. Let's see. Dryads 570. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 70. Great job, Jocelyn. Thank Embra. She just said, Brittany, you are awesome. Thank you. You're awesome too. I'm so glad you're here. Athena, dishes clean, clothes halfway folded. This is Kobold, right, Athena? We give you 100 points. You're working really hard at all the home stuff, all the stuff for your kids. You're an awesome mom. Allie, Sylph, 7 pages revised. Woo! Sylph, 7 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fantastic job. Let's see. Athena, Kobold. Yeah, got you. Crystal, Dryads, 200. And the last challenge I think I completed for the art challenge is done. Nice. Okay, the last challenge I think completed for the art. Can you tell me, is that just one challenge then? Because I'll give you 50 points for that. A Dryad, let's see. I already forgot how many. 200. 1, 2. Awesome. And let's see. Brenda Lynn, Dryads 420. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20. Did I just give that to the right? Yeah, Dryads. Okay. And then Brenda Lynn said, how long will the sprint be tomorrow, please? So Caitlin's sprint tomorrow at 8 p.m. We're going to be on Caitlin Duncan's channel if any of you guys just came on at 8 p.m. tomorrow. And I think she's going for 2 hours. I have something at 9:15, so I'm going to have to pop out at 9:15. But I think she's going for 2 hours, but I can check for you for sure. Teresa Kidd, Vagrants 140. Awesome. Thanks for joining today. Ingrid, I thought I would get Nymph based on some of my answers, but I think I had more Dryad answers. So I kind of think I could be a hybrid. Maybe I'll join Vagrants next Fairy Sprint. Yes. Yes. If you feel like you would be even, I wish my quiz could tell you what percentage of each fairy clan you would be, so that if you were really close with 2 of the clans, you could kind of pick between them. But I would have to like find a more advanced quiz making thing. So if you guys have know of any that don't cost money, because this one was free and it worked really well, let me know, and I would love to like make this quiz even more advanced. And Brush trying to write a story too, just joined. So what do I have to do? We're going to try to fit in at least one more sprint. And so while the sprint is going on, you can write or do whatever you're going to work on. And when we're done, you just tell me how much you did, and then I give you guys points. And if you are you got our SILF, then your points will go to the SILF team. Abigail, I didn't get words, but validated my Camp Nano win and fed the kids. I'm going to give you 100 points for that. You got to remind me which clan you're a part of, though, because my brain is just not there. It's too many people. All right, I'm going to give 40 words for Gwillians for Danya. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to wait another second to see if anybody else has anything, and we're going to do at least one more sprint. And while we are you guys are just typing a little bit more, I wanted to give a big shout out, as always, to my artist who created the wings and the emojis that you see. We actually have one more emoji that I totally forgot to add to the back end of YouTube, but we have, I don't know if you guys can see my cursor here, but this emoji right here is our dryad fairy. And anyway, we have all these different fun expressions that my YouTube members get to play with. And so big thanks to my YouTube members that you guys get to see that all in the chat box. But I never said her name. Ingrid is amazing at Arctic Paintbrush on Instagram. So if you're not already following her, give her a big follow. She is here on the sprint. So if I see a comment by her, I'll pull her up again. But Ingrid finished all of these in time for the release of the book. And I'm just so thankful because it's super fun to play with them and have them as a part of these live sprints. So thank you, Ingrid. Thank you, YouTube members. Thank you, patrons. Also, you guys are amazing. You guys get to also have these emojis and wings and stuff in the Discord group and get early copies of my episodes. And my amazing ARC team is just blowing it out of the water as well. So I always want to thank them as well. They're sharing the book on social media. They get to read early and review early and get bonuses like behind the scenes details about the book and book themed badges and prizes. And you guys are just phenomenal. So I just wanted to say a huge thank you to you guys. I'm going to see if there is any more. Oh, I do see Ingrid, though. I'm just going to pop Ingrid up on here. Ingrid is awesome. And Arctic Paintbrush. Oh, yeah. Hopefully you guys saw all those slides. I think you did. But Arctic Paintbrush on Instagram, she's amazing. You guys definitely need to go check her out. You're so welcome, Crystal. Yay. And yes, everybody's saying that Ingrid is awesome. So we're going to figure out who won this round. I think it was Dryads again. It was Dryads again. You guys are like pretty high up there, but I think we're now like kind of going back and forth about who is going to be the second. Right now, Sylphs are they're super close to Gwillians. Nymphs are coming up ahead. Vagrants are even coming up. So let's see with this last sprint. We're going to do one more and see if anybody surpasses Dryads. That would be wow. That would be crazy. But let's at least see who gets second and third and all that. I'm super excited. I'm going to pull up our sprinting wonderfulness here. And all right, let me get this back here. You guys ready? One more, and then we will close up with a couple more announcements. And then we'll see you guys next week for the release party. Same time, 6 p.m. next week. Don't forget about that. It's going to be super fun. Again, giveaways, games, all kinds of fun stuff. But let us start the final sprint. You guys ready? Set, go. right, guys, we got 5 minutes to pull together the last round here and see who won the fairy crown and who came in second, third, fourth, fifth. So I'm going to get up our scores here and pull up the comments. I saw some people already put them in. So, okay, let's see. I thought I saw one earlier. Okay. Ingrid's glad that the release party is at 6 p.m. next week. Yay. All right. Kenny, you found out that you're a sylph and you knew you would. I love it. Athena, all chores done except for sweeping, vacuuming. That's for tomorrow's. Okay. I'll give you another 100 points for getting all the chores done. Let's see. Crystal Dryad, 300. Awesome. Pushed me over today's goal by a whopping total of 6 words. Yay, only 4,500 more words to get to 20K, but I'm too pooped to think about that right now. That's awesome, Crystal. Great, great progress. So proud of you. Mary says, okay. Oh, you're having trouble with Scrivener. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Almost 350 for Ambush, and you were a sylph, right? So I'm going to put in the sylphs 350. And Crystal, also that means I reached my 15K benchmark during all of that. Phew! Crystal, you knocked it out of the park. Awesome. Okay, Ambush, I'm also seeing you said sylphs 563. So, all right, let me know which number should I count, 350 or 563. JJ, I created an Instagram post for tomorrow, and I created a newsletter to send out early August about how to join my cover reveal team. JJ, I'm so excited. JJ's book is going to be coming out soon. By the way, my cover designer is Ingrid too. So cool. All right, so I'm going to give JJ, let's see, I'm going to give you 100 points for all of that. And until I hear back from Ambush for sure, I'm going to take that out. Okay. Okay, I see it. 560. Nope. Did I say that backwards? Yeah, 560. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60. And I saw Sylph for Morgan, 2 scenes outlined. Ooh, Sylphs might win this round. Let's see, 5 pages revised for Sylph Allie and finish the scene. That's awesome. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sylphs are up in the ranks right now. Nymphs 250. Mary. Awesome. That's fine. I round down or up depending on where you are, just to the nearest 10th. So it's a little easier for me. Ingrid Vagrants did 3 scenes. Awesome. And I see another note here. That's 3 scenes. And almost done with implementing the subplot now. I'll jump onto Vagrants to help out there for this final sprint. This was the final sprint because I have to go because it's already been 2 hours. But I will try to do more of these, especially while the episodes of this serial are coming out over the next couple months. We will definitely do a couple more of these each month because I think they're really fun. Faith, hi Faith. Nymph, writing by hand, so I can't count words, but I finished the last scene of the chapter I was working on. Faith, I will give you... You were Nymph. I'll give you 100 points for that, assuming that the scene was like a couple pages. And let's see, Ingrid, very excited for your cover reveal, JJ. I'm excited too. I can't wait to see it, you guys, because I know a little bit about JJ's story. So I'm like really curious how it's going to look. I bet it's beautiful. Brennan, Dryads, 4. I'm going to round you up to 440 for Dryads. 1, 2, 3, 4, what did I say, 30? 40. One more. Awesome. That means I've reached 2,193 words during the sprint. Brennan, that's awesome. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of words. And yes, Ambush, I already included yours. I'm pretty sure. I put it in. So I'm seeing you. Mary, correction, 270. 250. Okay, so I need to give you 20 more points for Nymph. Awesome. And The release party is at this time. Yes, Ambush, I'm going to talk about that in just a second, but at 6 p.m. So I know it's a little later right now, but we started at 6 p.m. That's when the release party is going to be next Tuesday. I hope to see you guys there. I'm going to up you to 170 for Gwillians or Danya. And Allie, thanks for the stream. I'm off to watch the Olympics. Enjoy the Olympics. Woo! That is a lot of words. And Morgan, I got so much done today. I'm so excited. Almost at the end, so I can finally start revising this book. Morgan, that's fantastic. We sprinted earlier in the Patreon group too, and I hope that was super helpful. Okay, I don't see any more coming through. I do see here that Sylphs won this round. So let's see what happens. Da, da, da. Okay, Dryads, I think we're not surprised. Dryads won overall, but Sylphs we're in second for a little over 4,000, and then the Nymphs, then the Gwillians, then the Vagrants, and then the Kobolds. You guys knocked it out of the park. You did amazing. We're going to wrap it up here by just reminding you guys that this book that all of these fairy clans are based on is coming out next week. I'm super excited. I hope you are too. So you can always pre-order it if you would like. It's going to come directly to your Kindle on the day of release, or you can wait for the day of release. And I'm going to remind you guys that the release party is next week. If you want to win giveaways, if you want to play Writerly and Readerly games with me and my co-hosts, you want to hear all the behind the scenes about the book and ask questions and get answers, that's what we're going to do next week. And it's going to be awesome. And I'm really excited. So I hope you guys had a really fun time sprinting with us and that you got a lot done. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And we will see you next week at the release party. Oh, I might do one more video before release next week, which might be a book trailer, which I'm still working on. We will see if I pull it together. But if not, we will see you for the release party next week. So fun to hang out with you guys. Thanks so much, and we'll see you later. Bye.